Let's get more on this with former US Brigadier General Mark Kimmitt, who's in Washington, D.C. Mark, what's your take on this? Because some media are suggesting that the US is reacting to new intel, which suggests a possible attack on US troops by Iran or its proxies.
Well, I don't think the U.S. is giving away any of its classified information, although I think anytime they start saying indicators and warnings are that there might be some attacks on U.S. troops by Iran or their proxies, they usually have pretty good evidence for that. So I would suspect that either through chatter they're picking up through telephones, through overhead imagery, out of an abundance of caution, the already planned carrier will go into the Persian Gulf, and they're additionally sending another wing of about 72 aircraft into the Middle East just in case provocative actions turn into reality on the part of the Iranians.
Yeah, and are you expecting that? Is Iran likely to respond? Because that could mean a significant escalation, couldn't it?
No, I don't think so. They may respond at a very, very low level, but I don't think that anybody would want to try to play tit for tat. The risk of miscalculation between the two parties is so significant that this is not the time to go through the old bump and run maneuvers as the Iranian speedboats used to do in the Gulf.
If there is a question about Iranian proxies in Iraq, as there seems to be, do you think that's going to prompt Iraqi leaders to question whether US is using the presence of US troops in Iraq to as a pretext for taking action against Iran?
No, I don't think so. I think it's very clear that the Iranians are doing this independent of our operations inside of Iraq. They have two major concerns. The United States is cutting off all oil sales coming from Iran and sanctioning countries that deal with Iran in the oil industry. And number two, we have declared the Iranian Revolutionary Guards Corps a terrorist group. So I would expect there's a little bit of saber rattling on the part of Iran. And I would hope that the Iraqi leaders recognize that this is a bilateral issue between the United States and Iraq certainly doesn't want to be drug into this.
Mark, good to speak with you. Thank you very much indeed for that. Mark Kimmitt there in Washington, D.C.